Hey guys, it's PockiTrapp and welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram and my figure collection at PockiTrapp. Alright, today's video, I'm like dead, guys, because like I wasn't even planning on getting this figure like right now, and at least because of money, but like I went to meet a new friend today, and like we happened to stumble upon this figure in a store here. So that is what I'm going to be talking about today. So like in Japan, they have like second like hand stores called Rashinban, and they're literally like specifically for anime goods. And I was just going there for funsies because my friends also know otaku, so we were looking at anime goods at Animate in like this store called Rashinban. So I was just like, let me get a look-see at these little figurities over here. So I was looking through the figures, and tell me why, guys, tell me why. Like this figure I've been following for like the last 3 to 4 months was at the store, and for like the cheapest price I've seen it for like these like 3 months. So like, guys, I had to have it. Like I saw it like on site, I looked at him and I was like, I'm buying this. Like no ifs about it, like I'm buying this. And he was like, are you sure? Like there are other like secondhand stores downstairs, they might have other figures, they might have this figure for cheap. I was like we can go look at them store, but I'm pretty sure they won't have it. Like I'm buying this, period. So like we go downstairs, we look at the little figures there, they don't have my figure like I thought. And then we come back and like I just like continue to I just go on to purchase this figure. But like on the box it's like written that like it has some like damage order, but I'm like, this Japan, they like really like kibishi, they're like strict with their grading system, so I figured it would be some ami type stuff. So like I go to the register and I ask if I could look and see how the damage is on the figure. So like the cashier opens like, she's like sure, and she opens the box for me. Guys, like the like damage is like so insignificant. Like one of the damage marks were like where her hand is, like on the inside of her hand, it was like a little bit stuff because like when she puts her weapon in her hand, like it's gonna get like messed up. Like there's no way around that. And it was like a couple of other like minor like paint things that you can't really notice if you look at the figure straight on. So I'm like buying it, period. And this day like, and like also this day they were giving a discount, so like it was a wrap. Like it was no way I was leaving this figure at the store, so I had to buy it. And let me stop ranting and introduce this figure because she is fire. And like if you don't like this figure, like you're a loser, like period. I don't care. Let me stop. But actually, like if you don't know this figure and you haven't watched this series, like I don't know what you've been doing with your life, because you don't got your life, you need to get it. Anyway, without further ado, it's this lovely figure of Bishamon from Hobby, what is this? Hobby Japan. It was like a Hobby Japan and like Amakuni like collab, I think. If I'm not mistaken, yes, it's like Hobby Japan, and then it has Amakuni right here. This is the character Bishamon. She's from the series Noragami, and Noragami is fire. Like if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's like one of my favorite series. But yeah, so in love. Like it's funny, like they like literally opened the plastic and everything for me in the store, but they're like so Japanese, they like actually taped it back up again. So let me go get my box cutter and like cut the tape open again so I can show you this lovely figure. Okay, we have our box cutter. It's funny, they cut it like all nicely. Like I don't even know how she did it the first time. I think she came from this angle and she like cut the little tape thing here. So I'm gonna do the same thing she did, and I'm gonna like cut the little tape parts. I'm gonna just peel it all off. Oh, okay. I can just peel some of it off. It's funny, when she was like cutting the tape off, she was like all proper with it. I'm obviously a savage. I cannot attempt to do what she did. She's all doing it, like she's like all delicately. I'm like, no. I'm just like ripping off my We don't need this plastic anymore. We're at home. Toss this in plastic. Let me stop being like messy. There she is, guys. Oh my god, I've wanted this for so long. Like, she looks so freaking good. Like, her little leather outfit and her boots, guys. Like, the thigh-high boots, love a good pair of thigh-high boots. Like, she looks fantastic. Ugh, I'm in love. Like, I can't wait till like the bunny girls come out like next year who have like the knee-high or thigh-high boots. Like, they look so freaking good. Like, ugh, I'm gonna have to figure a way to like pair this and those bunnies together, because like, ugh, thigh-high boots are just my thing. Like, ugh, they look so good. One day I will own a pair that actually looks good on me, and I'm gonna take over the world. Period. Oh my god, why can't I open this box? Okay. There she is. Oh my god, I can't wait till my Yato figure gets here. Like, I actually own Yato figure, but he's still at my like home in America, so that's gonna take a bit of time for it to get here. But we have Bishamon, so everything is right in the world. I love her cute like pink, like what, neon pink base. Wait, would this be a neon pink? I'm not sure, but like this pink is so cute. And it has a little flower thing on it. I don't know if you can really see it. I'm trying to like reflect it. So, that's not good. Maybe you'll see it in the close-ups later. But yes. Bishamon look good. Titties sitting up right. Cute little leather bra like action going on here. Like, the boots look so good. I love the way they painted it. They look so shiny. And I like her whip. Oh my god. And she got her little gun accessory in the back. She's just looking so bad. Like, ugh. So lovely. Like, for like an older figure, she looks so amazing. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I like the little booty details. Booty tight. I'm in love. I can't. Like, the details on this figure are amazing. Ugh. Like, I swear, if those new bunny girl boots don't look like this, I don't want it. Like, her, like, I think her boots are like my favorite part about this figure. And her hair, like, I love like her long blonde and flowing hair. It looks so good. Let's put her little sword on. I should say the sword is huge, actually. So I'm gonna set her on the face. Put her feet here. Wait. Okay, I think it does this way. Okay. We have our feet in the base. Sit that down for a second. I don't even know what this piece is for. Is it supposed to hold up her hair, I guess? I think it is. It's supposed to hold up her hair like this, but like, is it necessary? I don't think so, but it's there, so I'm gonna use it. Oops, I dropped her hat. But this is her lovely sword. Love, love, love it. It has like a brief scuff on the top, so like up here, but I don't think it's that visible. So I was not concerned. Like, again, she had a little bit of scuffs on her hands, but also not concerned. Like, can she open this, or am I supposed to take this sheath off? Oh yeah, so cool. You can take this top piece off so you can slide the sword in easier. Okay. Let's face this way. I'm gonna put that hilt back on. And the finishing touch, her hat, her like YMCA looking hat. And then she is finished. Like, that was so simple to put together, and she looks so good. Like, she is freaking flawless. Like, I don't even care what the minor like damage she had. She looks so freaking good, guys. Ugh. I'm so happy to add this beauty to my collection. That was my short and sweet video for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Like, again, if you don't have this figure, like, go get it. Like, she is fantastic, especially if you're a Noragami fan. Like, 100% recommend. She's so freaking gorgeous. Body's on point, titties up. Boots ready to step on some losers. Like, I can't. Ugh. I'm in love, yo, God, like, actually step on me. Like, I'll be that loser. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, guys, please stay tuned for the close-ups later. All right, bye. I would like to start the new segment on my channel called the SCAP Rating System. It's where I break down like how well a figure was designed. So S stands for sculpt. So that's the overall pose and like dynamicness of the figure. And then we come to C, the color. So how well they did on the coloring of the figure. Like, did they pick colors that complement each other? Did they pick colors that pop? And then we go down to A, affordability. Like, how much does the cost compare to what you actually get? And last, we have P, the, was it P? Performance. Okay, yes. We have P for performance. So that tells you like how well like they put everything together, like what type of details they add to make the figure like stand out against other figures, like what type of details they added to make the figure like pretty much perform well, like how well the figure like stands on its own, like is it stable, do you think it needs additional things or not, like it pretty much is like overall like how well was the figure made. That is what the P category will be. So let's start with the S. So overall, I think the sculpt is really good. I love what they did with the hair. Even though it's a pretty static pose, I think the way she has her arms posed and like all her accessories makes it stand out. For coloring, I also think they did an excellent job for coloring. I like how they like added like a metallic-y feel to the boots and to the hat. The only points I would take away for the coloring would be for this bra. Like, I wish they would have like matched the colors they put on the hat and the gloves and the boots to the bra, because I feel like the bra is a bit like dull. It's like a bit dull. Like, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the bra looks pretty dull compared to like the belt accessory and the boots and the cap. Like, I think the cap and the gloves and everything stand out versus this black bra looks pretty dull compared to those accessories. But overall, I think the coloring is really good. They did an excellent job throughout the figure. I love their color choices, and I love the color they chose for the base as well. And now we're going to go to affordability. So this figure, I think it originally retailed around 12,000 yen, which I think is an excellent price for a figure, especially since nowadays figures are going for like 20,000 yen plus and like crazy. But yeah, this figure was definitely worth the price when it first came out. Even now, I'm pretty sure this figure was released in 2015. So what, like 6-7 years later, it goes for like 25,000 and up. But I feel like the prices are rising even more. So like if it stays at 20,000, I think that's a pretty good price for this figure. Even if it does go up, I still think overall you get like a really good sculpt and like coloring overall for what money you're paying. Because like honestly, this is an excellent figure. Now that I've seen her up close, like I probably would have actually paid more money for her, like if I didn't find this excellent deal at freaking Bishamon. Because actually she's an excellent figure. Like she is like top tier. Like I'm dead. Like I don't think I will ever sell this figure because it looks that well done. And like all the little details, they put like so much thought into this figure. Like even like they thought about her weapon. Like I don't know if you could tell, but like it's a little indentation in the base to help hold the sword and keep it stable. Like I thought that was an excellent detail to add, because sometimes like figures don't have like extra parts and things to keep the figure like stable. And like I think having a stable figure is very important, because like you don't want your different pieces falling off and breaking, so that would be freaking awful. So I love the fact that they added this little additional detail to hold the sword in place. And like I feel like the base, it's like, even though the base is bigger than I typically lay, I think for this particular figure, since like her sculpt takes up like the whole base, you see like how her hair is flowing on the side and sort of like it has good balance. I don't feel like the size was like in vain, because sometimes I feel like the size is in vain. Like you don't need the size. Like maybe I'll show a picture of one of my side Kano figures I have. Like I feel like the base was unnecessarily big, especially since she's only like on one side, so it's like you have all this extra empty space for what? But I feel like there's like no empty space on this base. I feel like everything is in its proper place. Everything has a reason for, there's a reason for why this base is huge. So yeah, overall performance, I think they did an excellent job because they added the small details to help to keep the different parts stable. as well as added like very good coloring and details to the figure. Like I love like they have like a case, like the whole, her case for her two swords, and I love like the details they put on her whip. It's just like this figure was so excellent, and it's just the details for me. Like you see like the ruffles and like, what do you call it? You see like my clothes right now, they have like the little indentation and stuff for or the folds. Okay, she has many folds in her jacket, like, because that's how it's supposed to look when you wear clothing. You have like these little folds and stuff. And then like I like they have the pleats and everything on the outfit too. Like in her skirt, like the pleats look fire, the belt looks fire, like ugh. Gorgeous. So overall ratings, I give this figure a 5 in the sculpt category. I give it a 5 in the coloring category. For the bracelet, I also give it a 5. But for performance, like though like it rated highly, I probably would give it like a 4.5. The 0.5 I would take off is that I feel like the back of the hair is it looks kind of cheap. If you look at it from different angles, like it just looks weird in the back a little bit. But like that's like my only issue is like the hair. And like I said, no, I'm gonna take a 1 point for coloring too, because like the bra issue I said earlier. So I give her a 5 for sculpt, 4 for coloring. No, I'm gonna give her a 4.5 for coloring, because literally it's only the bra that's like not colored that well, and then that could have had like the extra details to make it look better. So it's literally on the bra, so I'll give her a 4.5 for coloring and a 4.5 for performance because of the hair thing. But overall, like this figure is excellent. So she gets a 19 out of 20. And like I'm glad that I started this rating system with her, because she started us on a high note. Like guys, she looks freaking phenomenal. I even love like they made like the bra fit like a little small, so you can see like the parts where her boobs are like hanging over like the fabric a little bit. And I'm like, that's real life. That is real life for you, because like that is how boobs are. Like if you don't get the right size bra, you get it a little bit tiny, like boobie starts hanging out a little bit. Like my boobies kind of hang out a little bit right now, but I'm not telling you none of that. But yeah, excellent figure, guys. Like totally recommend her. She is a work of art, honestly. Like, ugh, I can't wait to put her in my case. But yeah, those are my final thoughts. Oh, and of course, she's in the keep category. Like, no thoughts. Like, I don't need to sleep on this. And like, she's definitely not gonna get yeeted. Like, keep, absolutely keep. Like, keep love forever. Like, Grail. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.